My name is Joel Dix, and I'm a very happy customer of Paragon Dental with Dr. Carter and Dr. Torres. When I first started, I believe I just mentioned to Dr. Torres that she had me fill out a survey of how things were going, just overall health, and I think I had a bad headache that day, and I said, well, I got a headache. She asked me, do you get those very often? And I said, well, once a week. And she didn't say much more about it, and she called me later that day and said, hey, you had mentioned when I talked to you in the office that you get a headache once a week. She goes, do you feel like that's a lot? I'm like, it just kind of is what it is. And she asked me where it was, and a lot of times in the morning when I'd wake up, it'd kind of be like, I almost felt like maybe I was clenching my jaw at night, but just felt tight. And then I'd get headaches throughout, kind of just all around the ring of my neck. And I guess it just was what it was. I guess that was normal. And as we talked more, and went further into the process of looking at the oral care of my mouth, it sounded like, as we did x-rays, that really my jaw was out of alignment, and what that was doing was causing all sorts of pressure and pain on nerves in my head, causing headaches. As I learned more about it, everything completely made sense. So we went through a process that took several months of trying to realign things holistically, without surgery or anything like that, and just wore a piece in my mouth called a MAGO, and it kind of looked like Invisalign is kind of what it looked like to me. And I just realized when I wore this thing, I didn't get those headaches, and it took me a while to realize that. But about 2 months in, I said, dang, I don't even have headaches anymore. So I kind of a bit of a skeptic at first, quite frankly. But as I experienced it, I'm like, dang, this stuff is real. This is really helping me. There's a bit of a process, and it's not, as we were talking earlier, there's not a quick fix. I mean, if you're gonna do things right, it took a while for me to kind of get to where I was, so it takes a little while to get back. So we just, went, and the teeth got realigned, and as that happened, the pain, I wasn't getting headaches. I mean, months without headaches, and the pain in my jaws in the morning were gone, and then from that point on, I could not attribute it to anything else. I was feeling good finally. Yeah, I mean, as far as how do I sleep, I would say I've been a fairly good sleeper overall. I would say probably my wife would say I'm a better sleeper because she's not being woken up by me with snoring and all that stuff. I think I know I was snoring before. I think that's cut down drastically. And it wasn't just putting a Band-Aid on something, it wasn't just throwing something at me. They did something that fixed the cause of all the issues, and that to me was what made me the happiest. I would highly recommend Dr. Torres or Dr. Carter for any dental needs that they have in Papillion area, because they'll definitely take care of you.